Welcome to our exploration into one of the most enigmatic and controversial tales of the 20th century, the strange case of the Montauk Project. Time travel or conspiracy? This video delves into the mysterious Montauk Project, a series of alleged secret government experiments purportedly conducted at Camp Hero, a decommissioned military base in Montauk, New York. From time travel and mind control to encounters with extraterrestrial beings, this story has all the elements of a captivating conspiracy theory. Join us as we uncover the details, examine the evidence, and explore the theories surrounding the Montauk Project. Imagine a world where the boundaries of reality are blurred, where secretive government experiments push the limits of human understanding, and where the line between science fiction and fact becomes indistinguishable. This is the world of the Montauk Project, a tale that has captured the imaginations of conspiracy theorists and truth seekers for decades. But what really happened at Camp Hero? Was it the site of groundbreaking experiments, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? Our story begins in the early 1980s, when a man named Preston B. Nichols came forward with a shocking claim. Nichols, an engineer and inventor, alleged that he had recovered suppressed memories of his involvement in a series of clandestine experiments at Montauk Air Force Station, later known as Camp Hero. According to Nichols, these experiments, collectively referred to as the Montauk Project, were conducted by a shadowy government organization and aimed to explore the fringes of human consciousness, time travel, and interdimensional travel. Nichols' claims were detailed in a series of books co-authored with Peter Moon, starting with the Montauk Project, Experiments in Time, published in 1992. The book described a complex narrative involving time tunnels, mind control, and encounters with extraterrestrial beings. Nichols asserted that the project was an extension of the infamous Philadelphia experiment, a supposed 1943 naval experiment in which the USS Eldridge was rendered invisible and teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia. According to Nichols, the Montauk Project aimed to build on the technology developed during the Philadelphia experiment, focusing on the manipulation of time and space. He claimed that researchers at Camp Hero had successfully created a time tunnel, allowing them to travel to different points in history and even to alternate realities. Nichols also alleged that the project involved experiments in mind control, using a massive radar dish at the base to influence the thoughts and behavior of individuals both on and off the site. The idea of time travel and mind control captured the public's imagination, but Nichols' claims were met with skepticism. Critics argued that his stories lacked credible evidence and were more akin to science fiction than reality. However, Nichols was not the only person to come forward with accounts of the Montauk Project. Another key figure in the story is Al Bielek, who claimed to have been involved in both the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project. Bielek's narrative intertwined with Nichols, adding another layer of complexity to the story. He claimed that his memories of the projects had been suppressed and only began to resurface in the late 1980s. According to Bielek, the Philadelphia experiment had accidentally opened a rift in space-time, leading to the establishment of the Montauk Project to explore and control the phenomena. Bielek described encounters with beings from other dimensions, and asserted that the project had succeeded in sending individuals through time. As more details emerged, the Montauk Project story grew increasingly elaborate. Reports of genetic experiments, interdimensional portals, and encounters with alien entities became part of the narrative. Some even suggested that the project had created a creature known as the Montauk Monster, a bizarre entity allegedly sighted near the base. Photographs of a strange, unidentified carcass that washed ashore on a nearby beach in 2008 added fuel to the speculation. Despite the fantastical nature of these claims, the Montauk Project continued to attract attention. The mysterious nature of Camp Hero, with its decaying buildings and overgrown radar dish, lent an air of authenticity to the story. Conspiracy theorists and paranormal enthusiasts flocked to the site, hoping to uncover evidence of the alleged experiments. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Montauk Project is its connection to the concept of mind control. Nichols claimed that researchers at Camp Hero had developed techniques to manipulate human consciousness, using a combination of electromagnetic fields and psychological conditioning. He alleged that these techniques were used to create Montauk boys, individuals who were abducted and subjected to mind control experiments. These individuals were supposedly programmed to carry out covert missions. They were later released into society with their memories suppressed. The idea of mind control experiments is not entirely without precedent. During the Cold War, the CIA conducted a series of secret programs, such as MK-Ultra, aimed at developing techniques for mind control and psychological manipulation. These programs involved the use of drugs, hypnosis, and other methods to influence human behavior. While the Montauk Project's alleged experiments are more extreme, the parallels to real-life programs like MK-Ultra add a layer of plausibility to the story. Another key element of the Montauk Project narrative is the concept of time travel. Nichols claimed that researchers had successfully created a time tunnel, allowing them to travel to different points in history and even to alternate realities. According to Nichols, the time tunnel was accessed through a device known as the Montauk chair, which used electromagnetic fields to amplify the psychic abilities of the person sitting in it. This individual, referred to as the Montauk boy, would then visualize a point in time and space, opening a portal that allowed travel to that location. The idea of time travel has been a staple of science fiction for decades, but it remains a contentious topic in the scientific community. While theoretical models, such as those proposed by physicists like Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, suggest that time travel could be possible under certain conditions, there is no experimental evidence to support these theories. The claims made by Nichols and Bielek lack the rigorous scientific validation needed to be taken seriously by the mainstream scientific community. Despite the skepticism, the Montauk Project has continued to capture the imagination of the public. The story has inspired numerous books, documentaries, and even a popular Netflix series, Stranger Things. The show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, have cited the Montauk Project as one of the influences for the series, which features a secret government lab conducting experiments on time travel and interdimensional travel. The Montauk Project also raises important questions about the nature of conspiracy theories and the role of government secrecy. While many of the claims made by Nichols and Bielek are difficult to substantiate, they tap into a broader distrust of government institutions and a fascination with the unknown. The story serves as a reminder of the need for transparency and accountability in government operations, particularly when it comes to scientific research and experimentation. As we delve deeper into the Montauk Project, it is essential to examine the evidence, or lack thereof, supporting the claims. While there are numerous first-hand accounts and anecdotal reports, concrete evidence of the alleged experiments is scarce. The lack of official documentation, physical artifacts, or verifiable data makes it challenging to separate fact from fiction. One potential explanation for the Montauk Project story is that it is a form of psychological projection or confabulation. Confabulation is a psychological phenomenon where individuals create false memories or distorted recollections, often as a way to make sense of gaps in their memory. In the case of Nichols and Bielek, it is possible that their accounts are a result of this phenomenon, amplified by suggestive questioning and the influence of popular culture. Another possibility is that the Montauk Project is an elaborate hoax or a work of fiction that has taken on a life of its own. The story contains many elements commonly found in science fiction and conspiracy theories, such as secret government experiments, time travel, and encounters with extraterrestrial beings. The blending of these elements creates a compelling narrative that has resonated with a wide audience. The involvement of other individuals who have come forward with similar claims adds complexity to the story. Some researchers suggest that these individuals may be influenced by the power of suggestion or may have been motivated by a desire for attention or notoriety. While their accounts add to the richness of the narrative, they do not provide the concrete evidence needed to substantiate the claims. As we conclude our exploration of the Montauk Project, it is essential to approach the subject with a critical eye and an open mind. The story serves as a fascinating case study in the intersection of conspiracy theories, government secrecy, and the human imagination. Whether the Montauk Project is a real, undisclosed government experiment or simply a captivating work of fiction, it provides valuable insights into the nature of belief and the power of storytelling. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the strange case of the Montauk Project. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more about other conspiracies, unexplained phenomena, and mysterious tales, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together, we'll continue to explore the mysteries of our world, seeking the truth behind the legends and the stories that captivate our imaginations.